Grand risings, dear family. Shalom to all things which harbor the power of the melanated soul spirit of life. I am just a man treading wisely. Why do I tread wisely? Because I got a message I'm getting to y'all by any moral means necessary using what could be known as Christ logic. Or hyper logic. Or balanced logic. Why do I say by any moral means necessary? Just adding the word moral to Malcolm's by any means necessary line. Why do I say that? Because taking someone's life in self-defense is an act of morality. Why do I say it's an act of morality? Because you are stopping something from taking life. Stopping things from killing things is moral. I just want to share some thoughts real quick. I do that a lot when I talk, at least on this camera here, because this is not something I do, honestly. It's not something I do. I just know it's something that may be necessary or maybe needed eventually. I'll work on everything that I need to work on in my process of doing this. Whatever I need to fix in order for this to work the way it needs to work is what I will do. What's moral? Nothing immoral or unethical. Nothing. But at any rate, why did I make this video? Why do I want to make this video here? Honestly, I just want to say some things out loud that need to be said that no one is talking about. I don't even have a topic here. I just kind of want to talk. Just want to spread some soul love, spread some soul empowerment, spread some spiritual awareness, spread some good, spread some love. Since the world wants to keep that away from us by any means necessary. To all my people, to all our family, to all the children of the melanated soul globally. I don't like to use my government name. I don't like to use anything that this world has given unto me. Anything. I'm just in a position to where I have no choice but to use it, as most of us are, or pretty much all of us are, because we have no choice but to get in the position that it wants us to be in. We have no choice but to be in the positions that this government wants us to be in, that this world wants us to be in, that the ethos of everything wants us to be in. The word ethos defining as the characteristic spirit of culture, era, or community as manifested in its beliefs and aspirations. It's being the characteristic spirit being who and what you are, period. Whatever you are is how you're going to act. As a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be, right? I need to engage with you all intellectually. That's the only way my message is going to get out anymore, or any more clear, or it's going to be any more effective. But then it's like, who am I? I get it. I get why nothing is hearing. Nothing will really see me the way I need it to be, the way I need to get myself seen, the way I need to get my message heard. I get every little intricate reason why, all of them. I'm going to fix it all. There's a lot of things I just want to say. I just want to hear myself say and see myself say, honestly. Yeah, there's a big message I'd like to get out, but there's a lot of things I just want to hear and see myself say as well, honestly. Because ain't nobody else saying them. Because y'all scaredy cats. But at any rate, I got things in my life I want to fix, and I want to fix them by any moral means necessary, because the reason they're broken, which is something I have no power over, this is no victim mentality. This is just me being aware of why things are wrong. This is no victim mentality. This is just me being aware of why things are wrong. The starting point to what caused this thing to be wrong. Things are wrong and they need to be right. Things are broken and they need to be fixed. Things are not being said out loud. Certain things need to be said out loud. Certain sequences of frequencies, BKA sentences, from our throat's nature organ needs to express in certain forms of vibration. But we're not expressing them. Why? So many people are confused and lost about everything. People don't even know what right and wrong is. I just want to say some things out loud. I mean, everybody in this world finds all things that are truly good as bad, and all things that are truly bad, people find as good. So it's like, how does one walk in this world when everything is a lie and the truth simultaneously? How does one move in a world like this? How does one behave or act in a world like this? How does one process in a world like this? A lot of people say, go get therapy, but it's like, therapy is therapy came from this government. You see, therapy came from this government. Therapy came from the same source that all the other bad things are coming from. Therapy came from the same source that all the other bad things are coming from. So it's like, what's the purpose of it? From what my understanding sees, the purpose of therapy is to shrink your intellectual thought process down to a level where it will be comfortable with the ways of this world again. From what my understanding sees, therapy be also that it stems from the same source that all this world's evil has stemmed from. It stemmed from the same source that all this world's evil stemmed from. The way my understanding sees therapy is a shrink procedure that shrinks your intellectual thinking back down to a level where it'll be comfortable with the ways of this world. I'm not no prophet, but from what my understanding sees, from what my knowledge can comprehend, things that are evil remain evil no matter how long they are evil, no matter how long they are there in existence. You don't need to be no prophet to just be able to predict what something evil is going to do, or what something evil is doing, or what something evil has done over time. We have something very evil in our world. I ain't no prophet. I ain't no college degree student. I messed up my college opportunities in life. I messed up those college opportunities. I did. I attended college. I got some college in. I got some decent educational background, but it's like most of what I'm saying here is just straight from experience, straight from what I've studied. Most of my information comes from the Bible, and as well as my Christian background. Most of my information comes from my Christian background. I have a background in Christianity. So I get how the energy of when the Christians congregate to the churches, I get the energy that they practice in. I get the energy that they move in. I respect that energy. I really do. I dig that energy. I dig it. You follow what I'm saying? It's such a good energy to settle in. But it's like the world is a problem and a solution at the same time. The good is only there for you to practice in the bad. They only give you the good so you can consume the poison that comes with it, that's tied with it, it's mixed in and sprinkled around. I'm not no college degree student. This is all extremely obvious. All of this that we're dealing with is just obvious. It's just simple. We y'all get it. Y'all know what's going on. You do. You just know what's going on, and you know it all needs to be fixed. You do. Why don't we do anything about it? I just want to talk about it. Just say some things out loud. Therapy ain't gonna help me. Global unity would not help me. You want to know what actually helped me? Stopping what's causing the evil and fixing the problems it caused. Pretty soon you're all going to come to this conclusion. Every single one of you. I just want to see it happen a little faster because maybe I can be around long enough to see that be a reality. Maybe I can live long enough to see us win. Maybe I can. I'm just throwing some words out here. That's all. I ain't saying nothing too crazy. Maybe I can live long enough to see us win. Everything I say comes from my experience and the things that I have to use to give them. I'm just using whatever I got to give this message because I know we can win. Therapy ain't gonna help. As I said, the only thing that's going to help me is stopping the problem's dispatcher and fixing all that is wrong that the dispatcher of the problems has created or manipulated or influenced or indoctrinated or programmed. Just saying it out loud. Just got to hear it one time. That's all you need to do is hear it one time. It doesn't matter. All you got to do is hear it one time, no matter which order it comes in, no matter if it's all over the place, no matter if the presentation is just kind of off or whatever have you. It doesn't matter who the deliverer of the message is. It doesn't matter how they look. It doesn't matter if they have a slight speech impediment. It doesn't matter. Just deliver the message. And you all just need to get it. I'm not going to make this video long. I don't want to make any of my videos long. There's just a lot to say to you that you're too scared to say. But you know it needs to be said. Things are wrong. They need to be fixed. What's causing them to be wrong? It needs to be stopped. What's causing the problems to be needs to be stopped. And the things that are wrong need to be fixed. That's just logic. Couple of definitions for you real quick. Logic is reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. Strict principles of validity. Strict principles of validations. Reasoning conducted. Reasoning. You know, our illegal government, the leadership of it cannot reason at all, yet we want everything that they want for us, no matter how unreasonable it is when they present it. How are we falling for this like we fell for slavery? You want to know how? Well, you do. You're just too chicken shit to admit it. Too scared. Here's another definition. Fear defines as the unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. An emotion is a natural instinctive state of mind. A natural instinctive state of mind. I said in one of my shorts, it's just a natural state of mind. I forgot to include the word instinctive. I'm also really rushing and getting this message to you at the same time. I could get it to you a lot faster and a lot more effectively if I had exactly what I needed, which is simply my time and stability to train and study. That's all I need. Time and stability to train and study. But at any rate, a natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's own mood, one's own circumstances, and or one's own relationship with others. Natural instinctive state of mind. Logic is reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validities. Emotions is a natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's own character, one's own mood, and one's own relationship with others. Logic needs to run the ethos of our world, where emotions need to sit where they belong inside of us. Why? Because logic equals everyone, while emotions equal one. Use logic, not emotions. Stop saying you feel like. Say what's to your knowledge. Just want to say so much to you all. I really love you all. I really do. And I want you back. Very much. I know what it was like when I had you. I'm talking to every black person on this planet right now. I know what life was like when I had you. I even got a chance to experience it in my own personal life. I know what life was like when I had you ancestrally and presently. I know what our world was like. I know everything that we had. I found out everything that was taken from us. I found out everything that we need to get back. I just figured this shit out. That's all I did. I know it's only a select amount of energy I can display. Because as soon as I begin to display it, little glitches happen like that. This world wants every man to be so docile. Doesn't give you a chance to express what you really need to express. I want to see it all burn to the ground. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.